Hello again. I've spoken before about the flight at Manchester Airport on July the 23rd, when the police were seemingly attacked by a group of men, and as a result, a policewoman's nose was broken. At first, this was presented as an unprovoked assault on a hapless Pakistani man who had been subjected to brutal treatment by the police for no apparent reason. A few days later, on July the 27th, all became clear when the Manchester Evening News published CCTV footage from the airport, which showed clearly that the police had been defending themselves from an attack launched by several men of Pakistani heritage. This put into context the conduct of the officers, who it had been suggested had behaved with unnecessary violence. It was clear who the real aggressors were, and most people watching the film thought that the police had acted quite correctly in defending two female officers who had been injured. We are now a week into September, and yet the men in that film, who can be seen attacking a policewoman, are still walking the streets freely and have not been charged with any offence. State of affairs which many of us regard as scandalous. Why are the police dragging their feet and not taking action against these characters? Well, most of us know the reason, which is that there is a fear of rioting if Muslims are charged with any offence connected with this incident. I mention their religion because this was a key element in the protests after the events came to light. Hundreds of Muslims, many of them wearing masks, surrounded Rochdale police station, chanting Allahu Akbar. Clearly, for them, religion did have something to do with the affair. The police may have backed off from charging any of the Muslims shown in the CCTV footage. They are pursuing a criminal investigation relating to the matter. They've launched an investigation into how the Manchester Evening News got hold of the CCTV footage, which shows the police being attacked. In the description to this video, I give a link to a piece from the Manchester Evening News, which reveals that the police are now trying to discover who leaked the film to the newspaper. Presumably, it is suspected that some far right activist working at the airport was involved, somebody whom they can charge with some offence relating to data protection, perhaps. The Manchester Evening News have very properly refused to cooperate with the police over this, which, from my point of view, looks to me as though the police are trying to lean on the free press in this country. That this should be the focus of the investigation rather than the thugs shown in the film tells us all we need to know about modern Britain.